not going to be in the Southern School books this morning, but Brother William asked me about a couple of weeks ago to get something ready to talk about this morning. So one day out on the job, well, I try to read the Bible at lunchtime. Normally I eat at break time, and then because if I eat too much, then I ain't gonna be worth a damn. So I try to skip lunch a lot of times. And I was reading over in the book of Genesis about these two brothers, Esau and Jacob. And these brothers, these brothers was fighting before they came out of the womb. And there was a lot of stuff that happened between these two brothers. And when I finished reading about Esau and Jacob, I don't know, the thought just came to my mind about saying, should time heal wounds, all wounds? Or time should heal all wounds? One day I was on the job and I was using this quick cut saw. And wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and the thing hit me across my leg right there. Yeah. Put a big old gash across my leg. I forgot how many stitches it took. I know for 20-something stitches or something like that. But see, that it left a scar. It left a physical scar. But sometimes we be scarred in this life mentally.
Yes, yes, yes.
But should time heal that wound? And just like I said, when I finished reading about Esau and Jacob, and I ain't gonna get ahead of myself, I'm gonna try not to anyway. And if I don't finish it, brother, we need a break sometime. So we're gonna pick up in Genesis 25, 19 through 34. And these are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begot Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel. I guess I'm pronouncing that right. The Syrian, Padam Aram, the sister of Laban, the Syrian. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. See, these boys was fighting inside her womb. They was carrying on something. She was having trouble, boy, and she wanted to know what's the problem. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Now I want you to remember that right there, because she went to inquire of the Lord about what was going on in her. And the Lord told her, there's going to be 2 nations out of your womb. And the elder going to serve the younger. He told Rebekah what was going to happen. But now I know I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but I'm going to say it anyway. We and then God asked her for her help. You ain't see God ask her now time for no help. God, if this is going to happen, God can make it happen. And when the days to be, when her days were to be, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And see, I had a twin sister. And sometimes we disagree. We had our little battles and stuff like that, but we still love one another. So hey, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob saw pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. Now remember now, the Bible says he was faint. He was to the point to where he was about to pass out. And Jacob said, swear to me this day. Go back to verse, I think I skipped some. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me? Esau making an excuse, and it seems like to me. Now, if I die, what good that birthright gonna do for me? That's an excuse. And one more thing I want to say before I get too far ahead. If your brother or your sister come to you and say, I'm hungry, I mean, this is the time you're going to use some kind of trick on them, to try to get some kind of advantage on them, they try to get something out of them. Sell me your birthright. If you want some of this and what I got, you sell me your birthright. No, you're supposed to feed it.
Amen. Amen.
No, you're supposed to feed it. They ain't trying to take advantage of them. If somebody tell me they hungry, now that gets me when somebody say they're hungry. But now don't tell me everything else you intending to do, because all of that y'all don't need to know now, because you're going to talk yourself out of some help, because I ain't got nothing to do about all these other companies, churches and stuff like that. I ain't got to know if you're going to get some cigarettes or beer or wine. I ain't got to know that now. When you start talking like that there, you ain't finna get no money from me.
Amen. Amen.
But now if you hungry, just say I'm hungry and leave it at that. And Jacob says, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentil, and he did eat and drank, and rose up, and went his way. And thus Esau despised his birthright. Esau counted his birthright as nothing. When he finished eating, Esau, he got a full belly now. He don't even think what he done did, this don't matter now. Yes, it do. He got up and walked up like he hadn't did a thing. But the Bible said he despised his birthright. He gave it all up for some soup. Well, I've been looking to see. I know when I looked up venison, that's a deer. But I see where Rebecca made some savory meat out of goat. It's a lot of things that went on where God didn't need nobody else to make this thing come to pass. Brother, in Genesis 27, Brother T, Anthony Charles, read for me Genesis 27, 1 through 5.
It came to pass that when Isaac was old and his eyes were dim, so that he could not see, he called Esau him his eldest son, and said unto him, my son. And he said unto him, behold, here I am. And he said, behold, now I'm old, and I have not the days of my death. Now therefore I pray thee, that thy thy quiver and thy vow, and go out to the field and take me some person and make me savoring meat, such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless thee before I die. And Rebekah heard when Isaac spoke to Esau his son, and Esau went to the field to hunt for venison and to bring it.
That's good. Now Isaac couldn't see. Not that good, no way. Probably like me right now. Sometimes when you get older, boy, the eyesight start getting dim. But I know what my problem is. I have cataract, especially on my right eye. But anyway, they took advantage of this situation. Rebecca heard when he told, when Isaac told Esau to go out there and hunt for him some venison, because he loved Esau's venison. but Rebecca heard it. And this is when she put this, everything together did. Brother KJ, read for me 6 through 10.
And Rebekah spake unto Jacob her son, saying, Behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau, thy brother, saying, Bring me venison, and make me savory meat, that I may eat and bless thee before the Lord before my death. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, according to that which I command you. Go now to the flock, fetch me from thence 2 good pigs of the goats, and I will make them savory meat to thy father, such as he loves. And thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may eat, he may bless thee before his death.
Now, she told him to go get some gold. Gold and venison is 2 different things. But she finna fix this thing up so he won't even know what he eat. And when I looked up savory mean that is salty or spicy. Now see, I don't like spicy food.
Me either.
I don't care nothing about spicy food. Now if it's seasoned, then I don't want too much, I don't want it over salted. I want enough that it got some taste in it.
Yes, yes,
But I don't want it bland either.
that's right.
But she said, go get her some goat. But Isaac told Esau to go get him some venison. And she fixed this thing up so that he couldn't even know what he was eating. Venison either goat. Brother James Thomas, 11 through 15.
And Jacob said to Rebekah, his mother, Behold, Esau, my brother, is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. My father eventually will fill me, and I shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring curse upon me, and I am not a blessing. And his mother said unto him, upon me be the curse. My son, only obey my voice and go fetch me them. And he went and fetched and brought them to his mother. And his mother made the sour meat, such as his father loved. And Rebekah took goodly raiment of her eldest son Esau, which were with her to the house, and put them upon Jacob, her youngest son.
Now she, just like I said, she deceiving her husband. She's making goat of savory meat instead of venison, instead of just
Dear.
deer. See, it's bad when you get old, boy. Just like Brother Jackson said, when you go to the refrigerator, you open the refrigerator and say, now what did I come in here for? But anyway, But anyway, she making savory meat out of goat instead of making it out of deer.
Yeah.
And plus now she plot this thing. She say that he say Jacob say Esau is a hairy man, but I'm a smooth man. She's no, she got it all covered. Don't worry about that, my son. Don't you even worry about that. I got it covered. Brother Daniel, 16 through 20.
And she put the skins of the kids of the goats upon his hands, and upon the smooth of his neck. She gave the savory meat and the bread which she had prepared to the hands of her son Jacob. And he came unto his father and said, My father. And he said, Here am I. Who art thou? My son. And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau, thy firstborn. I have done according as thou badest me to do. Me, arise, I pray thee, sit and eat of my venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac said unto his son, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because the Lord thy God brought it to me.
You're going to look at all of this and the lies and the deceitfulness, what's going on. God don't need all of that for him to bring his what he needs to come to pass.
Yes, sir.
He don't need nobody help. God is God.
Yeah.
He don't need our help.
No, sir.
And when we put our little 2 cents in, boy, we finna mess up.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yes.
She put the goat skin on the back of his hand. Put the goat skin on the smooth of his neck, so when he come near his father and he feel it, he think it's Esau. All of this stuff is scheming for something that she didn't have to do. But God had also told Rebecca, 2 nations gonna come out your womb. And the elder gonna serve the younger. But I don't see no time when God asked her, said, now, Rebecca, I need your help. I don't see it now time.
No.
And the lies of all lies, what he told when he said that Isaac asked him, how is it that you done caught it so fast? And Jacob said, because the Lord thy God, he brought it to me.
Lord have mercy.
I had to laugh about that, oh boy. He said, God brought it to me.
Yeah.
And they ain't went no hunting now. He went out there and got them goats.
Yeah.
God brought it to me.
God
Lying on the Lord.
A lot of people lying on God. A lot of people lying on God, because anytime somebody tell you they don't have to be baptized, they're lying on God when God said, yes, you do. I know I ain't no offense you. So, Brother
Take your
William,
time.
you just relax and we'll get through this. Yeah, you relax, Brother William. Brother William, 21 through 25.
And Isaac said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not. And Jacob went near unto Isaac his father, and he felt him, and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy, as his brother Esau's hands. So he blessed him. And he said, Art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am. And he said, Bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat. And he brought him wine, and he drank.
Now, Isaac, you couldn't see that Isaac was trying to figure out, is this really Esau or Jacob? The voice is Jacob's, but now the hairiness is Esau. Look at all the deception and stuff that's going on, all the lies. What did he say? And he said, Art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am. Lie and deception. Lying and deception. And Esau discerned him not because his mother had put the goat's hair on the back of his hand and on the smooth of his neck. So when he come near his father, he could feel it. And even one time he got so close to where he smelled him. Isaac was trying to figure out, well, who is it? Is it Jacob or is it Esau? And when he smelled him, he said, yeah, Esau smelled like the smell of a field. But he said, are you my son, Esau? And he said yes. He lied. He straight up lied.
Yeah.
Brother Jones, get for me Genesis 27, 26 through 30.
And his father Isaac said unto him, Come near now, and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment, and blessed him, and said, See, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field which the Lord hath blessed. Therefore God give thee of the dew of the heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that curses thee, and blessed be he that blesses thee. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce going out from the presence of Isaac his father, and Esau his brother came in from his hunting.
Jacob just didn't make it out of there. Boy. He slipped out of there at the right time. But all the deception that's going on about Jacob and Esau. God has said that the elder is going to serve the younger. Well, that's what God meant. But God didn't need nobody help to bring it about. Lies and deception See, Jacob brought him, come near. Come near me. Come near me. Let me smell you. And even that was a deception because his mother had put his clothes on him, had put Esau clothes on Jacob. So he would smell like Jacob, Mr. Esau. All the lies and all the deception. And he also had made savory meat and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, Let my father arise and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, Who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly, and said, Where is he that have taken venison and brought it me? And I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him. Yea, and he shall be blessed. I'm going to stop right there because we're about out of time. We might have a minute. But all the lies and the deception. But out of all of it, should time heal all wounds? Or time should heal all wounds. Just like I said, I got a scar on my leg. But it's healed up. But I still got that scar, baby. We're going to get scarred in this life.
Yes, sir.
We can't escape it. We're going to be scarred physically, and we're going to be scarred emotionally and mentally in the mind. We're going to be scarred. But can we let time do what it's supposed to do? And let God do what he's supposed to do, because he's given you time to be able to let time heal all wounds. Some people ain't going to do it. And I'm going to end right there. We'll pick up from this point next Thursday.